You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Good evening, Red Devil fans, and welcome to GHS-TV's live coverage of Friday Night Football here at Ken Netherland Stadiums and GHS-TV studios. I'm Calvin Nicholson.
And I'm Darian Branch. We are excited to have you here as we go live for Red Devil football for the first time in 35 years.
Tonight is going to be a good night. Germantown is riding high after a commanding win over the Houston Mustangs. Bartlett is looking to prove themselves after a heartbreaking loss against MUS in the final moments of the game.
But let's not forget, Bartlett stunned us last year when we got shut out 19-0. So really, both teams are looking for redemption.
Someone who's not looking for redemption is our amazing sideline reporter, Rachel Pope. She is down on the field, decked out in tonight's student theme, Neon. Hey, Rachel.
Hey guys, I'm here with my Neon tonight. Just like most of our student section, we are ready to glow. The win against the Mustangs last week was a statement, and this week the Red Devils are eager to continue these good vibes with another potential win against Bartlett tonight. Just 1 week ago, sophomore quarterback Jordan Shelton stole the show in his first start, throwing for 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. The game started slow as both teams couldn't seem to get it past the 50-yard line. But things ramped up in the second quarter when Shelton connected with Trayvon McGorry for a touchdown. After that, Germantown seemed to score on every drive. Houston did come with 6 points of Germantown in the second half, but the Devils answered with another touchdown. Final score being 44-23. Despite the big win, Coach Jean says all the penalties were a concern, and they worked to clean those up this week. This game is guaranteed to be a good game. Kickoff is in just a few minutes, so I'm going to send it back to y'all in the studio.
Thanks, Rachel. The Red Devils have spent the last 4 months practicing in the absolute sweltering heat. They're hoping all the hard work pays off.
Red Devil reporters and football players William Cobbins and Charles Moore have more on the team's preparation for this season.
Leadership is a key word this season. After coming up short against in the postseason, the football team hopes to turn things around.
That's right, Will. Coach Jean and the whole team wants to make this season one to remember.
Go, Bobby! Get your blitz, Bobby!
With our team being young last year, so obviously you step up to a new year and you like to think you have leadership within the room now.
This year I feel like the whole team is more bonded, more so fighting as brothers.
We had a lack of leadership from leaders because they were claiming and telling us to do stuff, but they weren't doing it themselves.
Last year we was too worried about individual accolades and stuff. This year we all about the team.
Our leaders this year are setting great examples for the young guys and good things like that.
So we're really excited to return guys like Andre Amos, who leads for the O-line, Adiju Ba, who leads for the defensive line, Antonio Crawford, or Carter Booth, those veteran guys on our defensive end of things, you know, and a talent like Trayvon McGorry.
So this group right here is very experienced, and we ready for the challenge.
We had a lot of young guys that didn't play last year, so we got, everybody get used to feel like activities, not be nervous, stuff like that.
Honestly, I feel like the team is well prepared for the season. If we fight how we say we're gonna fight, if we fight how we act together, I feel like we'll go all the way this year.
We've got big games against top 10 opponents this season.
That list includes Southwind, Whitehaven, so we want you to come out and cheer us on.
Reporting for GHS-TV, I'm Will Cobbins.
And I'm Charles Moore. We'll see you under the Friday Night Lights.
Let's get into tonight's starters for offense. Darian, you've got defense, but I want to get in started for offense. Quarterback, Mekhi Robbins, senior, 6'2", 185 pounds. Larry Johnson, running back, junior, 5'9", 160 pounds. Cavius Record, running back, senior, 5'9", 184 pounds. Darian Rogers, linebacker, senior, 6'2", 220 pounds. Trayvon McGorry, right receiver, senior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. Laquan Higginbottom, wide receiver, junior, 6'1", 170 pounds. Joshua Williams, left tackle, senior, 6'2", 255. William Cobbins, defensive line, junior, 6'1", 230. Jeremiah Thompson, senior, center, 5'11", 300 pounds. Jeremiah Robinson, linebacker, defensive line. And we are ready. Darian, I am excited about tonight. Now, as we see, our JROTC are heading on the field. They're heading on the field as we prepare to honor America and our country.
Marching band.
And tonight, Darian, we are gearing up for such a great game tonight. The Bartlett Panthers against the Germantown Red Devils. At this time, we are preparing to get ready for the Germantown Red Devils to hit the field with our favorite time of the day. That's the tonal run. We love it. The hype is always there, Darian. I'm excited. What can we expect tonight? Bartlett having a fresh new coach. That's what I really do want us to look at. But I also want us to look at this. We are rated #1 according to Commercial Appeal. We're rated #1 in the metro area according to Commercial Appeal, and Collierville being #2, South Bend #3, Southwind being #3. So I'm Bartlett not even being on the list. So I'm excited to see what this means and where this takes us tonight, Darian. Bartlett having a fresh coach. They being a senior-led team last year, this means a lot for us. Can we use this to our advantage is what I want to ask tonight. Darian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great about tonight's game. I feel like we can use it to our advantage a lot about this new coach because last year Bartlett was a heavy running team. They had #6 in the backfield, Garyon Johnson. He was a very great player. He's now SEC committed now. He's an SEC college football player now. And they had #30 also, Austin Howard. He was great too. So with this new coach, their running game might not be as heavy now.
Well, you know, like I said, with that being a new coach, he's after that MUS loss, he's looking for the first win of his coaching career at Bartlett. But not only that, but his first win of the season. So I can see the anticipation there. But I want to head back out to the field. Our cheerleaders are now making their way out on the field as we prepare for the tunnel run. This is going to be an exciting game. 35 years of live coverage. I'm excited to be here. I know you are as well, and I can't wait to see where this game takes us. We talked to Coach Gene over the week. Just preparing for the game, and we see that we did have a change in starters. from last game against Houston. Coach Gene said that we have 2 starting quarterbacks, not only Jordan Shelton but Mekhi Robbins. So it's always we have 2 starters. There's not a pick. Both of them are great at what they do, and that changes just to show that Coach Gene said he recognizes that dedication Mekhi had for his sophomore to start over him. So he recognizes that, and he gave him that opportunity to start in this game. So that's something to look out for. Last game we saw that Charles Moore got hurt. He limped off the field during the 3rd quarter, and replacing him is Jeremiah Robinson, number 52. So I'm excited to see with the new additions to our starting lineup for offense, new additions there, what can we do and how will we take advantage of these points, and how will we take advantage of Bartlett's new coach, and then their lack of senior leadership on the team now. I'm excited to see where we can take advantage of that and capitalize on their mistakes, and also capitalizing on our own mistakes. I'm excited to see where that goes tonight. We see that our 4 game captains are on the field now, ready preparing for the coin toss. They make their way out on the field. Our 4 captains have officially made their way out on the field tonight for our 2nd game coin toss. And I just want to admire this. You see, this is what we call sportsmanship. Tonight, this shows us sportsmanship. There's no animosity on the field. They're able to shake hands. Who are we looking at? We're looking at Dijuba, Katavius Record.
Dijuba, Katavius Record, Darian Rogers, and Andre Amos.
We're excited to see this is our seniors, 4 of our seniors out for our game captains. I'm excited to see what they do tonight, their leadership on the field.
So, yeah, as you see, the ref is showing the players which side on the coin is head and which side on the coin is tails. So let's hope our Red Devils begin the game with the ball. So it seems like our captain, Katavius Record, will be calling the toss.
Well, as we wait on the results of that coin toss, the Red Devils, you can see the cheerleaders are up. The Red Devils have made their way inside of the tunnel. We are ready and prepared for them to make their way out on the field. And the banner is up. Cheerleaders are up, and we are ready to kick off our 2nd game of this season. As our game captains make their way back inside of the tunnel, we are wishing the Red Devils luck. It's a glow out. It is a party, and we're painting the town red, Darien. Therefore, I am excited. We're going to light up the stands and light up the field tonight to make sure that we bring home not only another win, but we bring home that gold ball soon. All right, and now we are ready as the Red Devils prepare to make their way on the field. The Red Devil Nation are preparing. I want to hear you. I hear them from inside here. The Red Devils are making their way on the field tonight for the 2nd game of the season. As they prepare, we see our game captains and our quarterbacks making their way on the field, preparing for a solid game tonight, Darien. I'm excited. There's enthusiastic. I can hear them all the way in GHS-TV studios. I can hear them from out here. The excitement in the stands tonight and on the field. I'm excited to see Coach Gene has made his way out. He did his traditional prayer. That's tradition for him. We've seen that pass over the 4 years he's been here now. So I'm excited to see what tonight means for us. What tonight means for us. Coach Gene and all the coaches and football players have officially made their way on the field tonight in preparation for tonight's game.
As we stated at the beginning, this game is a redemption game for Germantown, especially because Bartlett blowing us out 19-0 last year. We are looking to defeat them this year because we know that we were a better team, but we weren't well led last year. So yes.
And that's really, I would say that's something to look forward to.
So it seems like now Bartlett will start off with the ball and Germantown will kick off.
Seems like we're starting off in defense.
As you can hear, the crowd is they're very excited for this game, Calvin.
They are excited. This is the game of the century. No, of course, Houston is our crosstown rivals, but I feel like in our district, Bartlett is always going to be our go-to. Bartlett and Southwind, so it's most definitely a game. Seems like Hammer's going to be the one kicking off tonight.
Let's see. He kicks the ball. Caught by Bartlett. Bartlett, he's running and he's running. And he's down at the 20-yard line. Great return, great tackle.
Great tackle by our defense. Now, you see Bartlett coming out. They're coming out the gate strong. They were able to capitalize and get that ball under control, but they were unfortunately taken down at the 20-yard line. The Red Devils have an advantage here. Our defense is a very strong team. Most of them are returners, so our defense is very strong. They've played with each other. They have chemistry on the field. And I want to look back at that just to see that takedown that was able to be taken down by the young Red Devils. And as you look at that, the ball.
So as we look, Bartlett has the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see what they have with a heavy. Quarterback looks. He throws it to number 11, and he's
fighting
right at the line of scrimmage. 0-yard gain by Bartlett right there. Germantown, as you stated, Germantown, we have a very heavy defense. We have a great defense, especially with our linebacker, Peyton Ballard. He flies, as we saw when we played against Houston. We saw he flies around the field. He flies everywhere.
And I think Peyton showed us that when we played Houston, he showed us the dedication. He showed us that he's able to get to the ball, and he's able to make sure you know that he is there. Peyton's great at what he does, I can say. As we're preparing, our defense is lining back up here, Darian. What are we looking at?
So it seems like we have 5 in the front this time. Seems like they're going to stop him again in the backfield. Seems like they stopped him again in the backfield, but he was able to push up for about a 1-yard gain, which gives Bartlett 3rd and 9 at the 21-yard line. So, as we always state about our defense is very heavy, especially the captain, Dijuba. Dijuba being committed to Wisconsin.
He's a big fella.
Yes. Him being the leader on the team, him having the experience, he's able to keep leading the defense to make us keep doing great things. So it seems like now Bartlett has 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left with a running back in the backfield. Let's see what they have now for us on 3rd down. Seems like they're going to give it to number 1 there, running back, and he breaks 1 tackle, and he's carrying.
And he goes all the way to the 45, and he's taken down at the 45 by number 13. Yes. And that's Germantown showing us that team tackle. That's what that was.
Yes, now it will be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line for Bartlett. As we see, Bartlett doesn't care about what down it is. They're going to run that ball. So let's see, they're in the same formation with a flip with a tight end now. Let's see, they hand it back to number 1. Number 1 is running, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage with about a 2-yard gain, which gives.
And I want to go back to something Coach G said in his post-interview. Bartlett's a contact team. They're a hands-on team. Bartlett is most definitely a hands-on team, and that's what we're seeing tonight. Even them being on offense, they're getting to the ball, and they're trying to keep that ball safe. They're taking care of the ball, and that's something I'm seeing repetitive tonight.
Yes, and as Coach Jean stated, they're a heavy running team, and they're showing that because it was 3rd and 9. Most teams, they're going to try to pass the ball to get the 1st down, but Bartlett ran the ball, executed, got the 1st down. So now we're looking at the ball at about the 47-yard line, 2nd and 8 for Bartlett. Seems like they have a tight end and a running back in the backfield. The quarterback, look, he throws it towards Carter, and great deflection by Carter Booth, the senior cornerback.
And, I want to go back to something Carter Booth did over the Houston game. Carter Booth's playing mind games. Carter Booth, that's one thing we've seen repetitive here. He's great at what he does, but he's most definitely good when it comes down to those mind games. He looks at them, and all of a sudden the ball just slips out of their hands. And that's something we saw last Saturday with Bartlett.
So it seems like now it will be, I believe, 2nd or 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Seems like they switched the running back on the opposite side. Seems like he stopped in the backfield. Great tackle by Germantown on that play.
At the 45-yard line.
Great tackle on that play, which puts Bartlett 4th down. 4th and 8 to go. Germantown is showing their defense. They're showing how great their defense can really be.
As we prepare now, we're 4th and 8.
So it seems like now Bartlett will punt the ball to Germantown, which will give up possession of the ball. Punter catches it. And he waits to punt it, and he punts it, and And it
he
goes
punts it right out of bounds.
right out of bounds. Seems like Germantown would get the ball 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So, Calvin, what are you expecting from our offense for the first drive of this game?
I'm expecting a lot there. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm expecting a touchdown with this offensive team. It's a strong team. They have chemistry. We've seen what they can do from the Houston game. I'm expecting that same energy from the Houston game to come back and hit us here as well. So I'm expecting a lot here.
Yes, as I stated, ball is at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like they're going to put the sophomore back there in the backfield. The sophomore and KV's record. Let's see what they have for us for the first play of this drive.
Makai has it.
Makai rolls out to his left. He's looking for his wide receiver. He finds.
Oh,
great hit by Darian Rogers. If Darian Rogers didn't make that big hit there, Bartlett would have.
That's a
achieved the ball.
turnover.
Yes,
Most
that's a
definitely.
turnover.
That's something that we Coach Jean talked about us earlier. Talked us concerning our turnovers with turning over the ball, and that's something we were doing constant in the Houston game. And I think we're learning from our mistakes. Even if there is a possibility of a turnover, Darian, we're able to kind of recorrect it.
Yes. So it seems like Jeremiah Taylor and KVS are still in that backfield with Laquan Higginbottom and Trayvon McGorry on both sides. 2nd and 10 for Germantown. Makai, he runs the ball, and he stopped at about the 25-yard line for Germantown. So now it would be 3rd and 8 to go for Germantown. Seems like we're starting very slow here, Calvin, but it's not a problem. You know, game can always pick up at any time.
Most definitely still have the high expectations. We are starting a little bit slower than I would like, but I can say that I have faith in the Germantown Red Devils.
It seems like they're in the same formation with Darian Rogers in backfield. Seems like they're going to fake the handoff to KVS. Makai looks downfield, and it's caught.
Touchdown, Germantown.
Let's watch that again. Great catch by Jeremiah Taylor, number 22, sophomore.
Let's look back at that. That was the
great.
Let's look back at this. You see the ball was hiked out. He ran with it, number 22. He runs with it for the first touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Germantown. I'm excited. I told you I have a lot of faith in this defensive team, and I'm excited to see what they're able to do tonight, Darian. In this offensive team, I'm excited to see what they're able to do and what they're able to capitalize on.
Yes, it was a great pass by Makai. Great catch by number 22, Jeremiah Taylor, which is a sophomore. But it seems like they brought that touchdown back, which puts Germantown at the 25-yard line, 3rd. And I would say about 17 yards go, 18 yards. So let's see what Germantown comes out with since it's the 3rd and 18. So it seems like now they put Larry in the backfield, Larry Johnson and KV's record.
And that's a dynamic duo.
That's the dynamic duo. It seems like they're going to fake it again. He rolls out left, and he's looking, and he gets hit.
He's taken down nearly at the 15-yard line.
Makai gets hit at about the 15-yard line, which now puts Germantown fourth.
I want to look back at that because Makai, it kind of shows you Makai had his eye on the prize. But Bartlett came in, number 3 for Bartlett came in and knocked him straight off his feet at the 15-yard line.
Now it'll be 4th down for Germantown at about the 18-yard line. We can say it's about 4th and 27 to go. So it seems like Germantown will come out and punt the ball. Let's see. So we have KV's record as our punter. He plays punter and he plays running back for us. So let's
He's multifaceted, which is something we see often with the Germantown teams.
Let's see. He kicks the ball. It lands right between the 40 and the 45. Bartlett picks it up, and they fumble the ball, and it's recovered by Germantown.
Back to Germantown.
Which gives Germantown first down at about the 43-yard line. Let's
look back at that, Darian, because this may be how Germantown makes their return for tonight. You see, he punts it, Bartlett has it, he drops it, it falls right out his hand, and Germantown gets that ball back instantly.
Great tackle right there by number 13, Malik Dan, a junior. Great tackle. So now Germantown comes out 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Our offense have made their way back on the field.
It seems like we have Jeremiah Taylor and KVS in the backfield with Trayvon McGorry Darren Rogers and Laquan Higginbottom on the outsides. Let's see what they have. They drop back, hands it off to Cavius. Cavius finds the hole, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, which was a no-yard gain.
And to say a lot about Cavius is a lot. It's like he goes straight in, and he's okay with hands-on contact. And that's one thing that you got to love about him is that he's not afraid for contact. Football being a contact sport especially, he's finding a hole, and even if he's taken down, he's trying to at least get there. And that's one thing you got to admire about him. Seems like Makai has got the play back from our offensive line coach.
Yes, so now 2nd and 10 for Germantown at the 44-yard line. Well, at the 43-yard line. Seems like they're going to keep Jeremiah Taylor in the backfield with Cavius. Let's see what they have for us. Makai, he drops back, and he's looking. He throws it to Darian Rogers. Darian
takes off with it.
Running,
30,
and he's running, and he keeps
30,
running.
20,
and he keeps running down at the 10-yard line.
He's taken down at the 10-yard. He's taken down now, going to be at the 5-yard. I want to look back that he was, hairs from a touchdown.
Great catch by Darren Rogers there, and he's running.
And he runs, he's dodging. Oh, they're falling every which way. They had to take him right at his foot.
That was great patience right there by Makai Robbins. He saw nobody was open quick, so he sat in the pocket. He stayed calm.
He made an impulsive decision. Yes. And you know, most people will say impulsive decisions are negative, but that impulse decision is what's getting us closer to this touchdown.
Yes, now it will be 1st and 10 for Germantown at the 10-yard line. Seems like we have Rylan Harris in the backfield with Darian going in motion. Seems like they're going to move Rylan through in motion. They hand it off to Cavius. Cavius, he runs up the gap, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Great run right there by Cavius Record. Great blocks by the offensive line in there.
We're getting inches closer.
Yeah, so now it'll be second and 1 for Germantown. Second and 1 for Germantown in the red zone. No. Having this strong backfield is a key thing for Germantown. Seems like they're going to keep Rylan Harris in the backfield with Cavius. Let's see what they have. Seems like they fumbled the ball.
Drops the ball.
Seems like we have a flag on the play also. Let's see what the refs call here.
Waiting for an official.
Seems like we have a false start on offense. False start on offense. Repeat a 2nd down, which pushes us back to about the 6, in between the 6 and 7-yard line for Germantown. Now it'd be 2nd and 7. Seems like Germantown is very confident with their run game here in tonight's game. I think I only seen them throw the ball 2-3 times already. And they're showing that they trust in their running game,
to say the least.
Yeah, so it seems like they're gonna push Rylan back, and they're gonna put Makai off under the center. He fakes it. He pitches it to Darian Rogers. Touchdown, Germantown.
Touchdown, Germantown. Just by a hair. He tried to get him, but Darian Rogers, he's unstoppable. He's multifaceted. I want to watch it again, Darian. If you look at it.
Let's see. As you can see,
Makai throws it.
He fakes it.
Darian comes out the center, and he goes for it. They hold Darian by the helmet. He gets that touchdown.
And as you see, Germantown is coming back once again with this formation. Houston had a trouble stopping this formation last year. Last game, I meant. They had trouble stopping this formation with Hammer sitting in the backfield waiting for that ball. See, they throw it to Hammer. He gets in there for
the 2-point conversion. One thing about Coach Gene, he's going to get Hammer in for that 2-point conversion. It never fails.
Never.
Germantown, the score is going to be 0-8 right now.
Let's see that.
And looking at this, it's always something to capitalize on. The ball's punt, and he gets to Hammer. Hammer just runs off the side, and always he goes to that 2-point conversion, and it's good.
So now, Calvin, let's talk about Makai. Makai, he's the senior on the team. He's the leader. He's supposed to be the leader on the team. He's the quarterback. He's the senior. He is keeping his team under control at the moment. After the first offensive drive, everything didn't go their way. But once they got that ball back, he kept everybody composed.
Most definitely.
He listened to the coach Gene.
Taking care of the ball.
Take care of the ball. As he started to Jordan last game, as he stated to him. So him stating that to Jordan last game, I know he states it to all his quarterbacks.
With the score being 0-8, 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game, I'm excited to see where the Red Devils can take this for the next 3 quarters.
And so now it looks like Germantown is ready to kick the ball.
Hammer's also a kicker.
Yes.
As it looks like Hammer's preparing to kick the ball here. And it's up.
And it's a very great kick by Hammer. Caught it at the 5-yard line. Ball it, they're running.
Oh!
And he's down at about the 22-yard line. Great hit by number 48. Let's see that again, Calvin.
And if you look at it, he gets it. And immediately off that side, they lock eyes and he's down. One thing about the Germantown Red Devils, the scare tactics are most definitely not anyone's friend when it comes down to the Germantown Red Devils.
It seems like Bartlett has the ball now at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Our defense have came out very strong today. They're keeping the momentum going from last game against Houston.